Hey, what's up, everyone? AJ Reds Crypto here. Straight up, I have to make an emergency video for you guys. I was just going to put these setups into the private Telegram group, but guess what? I'm going to give these setups to absolutely everybody because I want you to be aware about what is happening with the market right now. Take a quick look at this right here. On the 7-day, the 24-hour, on the 1 hour, the top 10, we are red basically across the board. Very, bad way to start off the month of April. Generally speaking, April has averaged about 15% over the past 10 or so years as a bullish month, but we're not starting off on the right foot here. Look at this chart here. Looks pretty bullish, right? Looking pretty bullish, slightly higher low, testing the 200. Looks like a bullish chart, right? Guess what? April Fools. This is the total crypto market cap. Every chart slammed together in crypto, except it's inverted. All right. Now you actually see how bearish of a scenario we are actually in. This is not, that good looking chart was the upside down one with a slightly higher low here, testing the 200, coming down on the oscillators. And, this is really the conundrum, the situation that a lot of coins in crypto find themselves in at the moment. Look at this Ethereum chart. Looks kind of good, right? Sorry, that's my last April Fool's joke. Also upside down, lower high. And this is the situation a lot of charts are in, similar to Ethereum. So let's just get rid of this yellow line here. Let's just paint the story. In March, we had our local high. This is the situation that a lot of altcoins are in. And then we had this low. Okay, so now we're going to draw this line over, lower high, right? So now what we're looking at is we are coming down to test this local low. A lot of coins have not made it down that far for the test yet, but we will continue here with the idea. Before I do that, I want to show you Bitcoin. Okay, this right here is a 5-day for Bitcoin. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry, I keep showing you upside down charts because, inverting a chart really does show you the truth of the scenario. You can try to force situations in if you want to, but when you look at a chart upside down, you're like, oh, that's obviously going the other way, right? So Bitcoin on the 5-day, it's not really looking the best. We're like right at the previous all-time high. And it gets scary when you really zoom in to say like the 2-hour, because there's a lot of support resistance levels on Bitcoin that we are losing and that we are headed towards testing the 200 EMA coming on down the hill here. All right. So remember, like with the Ethereum situation, right? Actually, I wanted to show you this Bitcoin chart too. This has all of the levels drawn. Definitely have a level of right at 68,000. Set an alarm there. Also have an alarm at 64.9. A lot of really important levels on Bitcoin. And the truth is that this is kind of the situation the altcoins are in. We want to hold this low. From after the all-time high, we came down to 61 and change, 61.4, and it looks like we are headed back down the hill here. Remember the situation that we're in, right? So first of all, I want to talk about the graph. Okay, this is all from stuff I've had in my Telegram group. And this level right here, you see this arrow pointing at this line. With how many times has this line been tested? This level is at exactly 35.9. Okay, right now the graph is at 36.35, and Ethereum was a little bit higher above that level. The graph is right at that level. We lose this level. Look how many times the graph has held this level. This has been the ceiling. It's floor, and now we are testing it again. Make sure you have an alarm set at that level. If we lose that level, I mean, look at the volume profile. The volume kind of goes away, and then it wakes back up over here. All right, once you pull that over. Okay, so you do want to maybe, if we lose that level, could be looking at a short to maybe 32 cents. There are so many charts in this situation. Render, for instance, called this short on the Telegram group, and it has played out and it has continued to fall. Render, where other coins are still above that lower level, Render has gone down and lost it. And, pay attention to the volume. When you are dropping, I need you guys to program your brains. This is the 2-hour chart to look at the volume. Okay, look at the point of control. Is a little bit above the price, at 10.9, but look at the volume itself. We have volume, low volume node until the volume picks up. So look how fast Render move from here up to this value area. Okay. Did not take long for it to get here to here. It will happen the same way on the way down the hill, unless we turn around right away, because the volume is down here. All right. So we covered the graph. We covered render. Look at Jupe. Look at Jupe. Okay. Jupe has had an insane run on Friday in the Telegram group. We actually called a Jupe long right here. See this little yellow circle? Called this Jupe long on Friday in the Telegram group, up 45.9% in 3 days. Called it. If you were in the Telegram group, you would have got this trade. But now, guess what? We are headed the other direction. Looking at the 2 hour here. Let's zoom in to local time frame. All right, this is 12-minute time frame. I'm putting this video out the second I finish filming. I do want to say that it is putting up a fight. And this level here, if you're trading Jupe, you got to watch this level. It's at exactly $1.61. If Jupe loses $1.61, look at the volume. See, volume node down, point of control coming out over here. How far of a fall would that be? It would be 2% to get to that level. And from where we are now, if we got to that volume, would be about a 10% fall for Jupe. Make sure you are alarmed up at the 161 level. All right, let's keep the ball rolling here. We talked about Bitcoin. I really want to talk about HBAR. HBAR on the weekly chart. You all know how much I love HBAR. It's one of my favorite coins, but look at this. You cannot deny this. We have, higher going up, higher highs. All right, now look at the oscillator. Slightly lower high, bearish divergence on the weekly chart for HBAR. This is really not good. Coming in here to the 2 hour, I want you guys to have an alarm set at this basically 10-cent level here. We're still above it. It's kind of like the graph. We're still above that level we held, but if we lose that level, pay attention to the volume. See the low volume node, low volume, and the volume doesn't end up till over here, which would make sense because HBAR has traded over there before. How far of a fall would that be if we lose this level and come down? We're talking a 27% fall to 7 cents. Would not be good. Make sure you have an alarm at that level set on your HBAR chart. Unfortunately, I really hate to do this. Algorand weekly chart. Look at this. Price go up just like HBAR. Bearish divergence on a weekly chart with the red dot. We do not want to see this. Algorand did wick above the support resistance level. This SR level, 28.2. Very, very important SR level. It looks like a pretty cut and dry rejection, although we wicked higher. It is good that we wicked higher, but here's the truth of the matter, is that we are technically still in an uptrend. Let me draw this for you right here. We are technically still in this uptrend. Okay, so Algorand can technically fall to 20 cents, 18, 20 cents, so wherever it falls in here, and technically still be in an uptrend. What I want you to do is to draw this exact line on your weekly chart, set an alarm once per bar so it goes off every time it crosses. Create that alarm if you are an Algo fan member like myself. Okay, we zoom in here to the 2 hour on Algorand. It has held this level, just like the graph, just like HBAR. It came to the local high. We came down and we created this support resistance level. This level on Algorand is at 22 cents, 1, okay? 0.221. We do not want to lose this level. Make sure you are alarmed up on that level as well. And, so that is really the truth of the matter. When you kind of look at the total crypto chart, so if you're not sure about a chart, invert it. Look at it upside down, because it is clear as day on the 2 hour that this looks very bullish for a setup. But when you take it back to normalcy, you realize, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. This thing is likely headed down. I mean, look at the implications here. Look at the implications. Let's pull up our volume profile here, okay? And you'll see on this chart, I mean, it does have a lot of volume in a lot of spaces, but it really starts to kind of pop out, down here on the volume profile, which is kind of near this local low after the local high. All right. So, but this is the situation so many charts are in. And so remember, if you have your large hodl bags, or if you are actively day trading, I want you to think about this. Are we going to make a triangle, or are we going to start an official downtrend? If we lose that local low, it stops being a triangle and it starts being a downtrend. So make sure you are alarmed up on all of those levels. I want to make sure we are getting rich and not getting wrecked. So, this kind of emergency video Hopefully there is some sort of reversal here in the near future, but it is looking kind of dire as we inch closer and closer to the halving. I just want you guys to be awake and alert of what's happening in the market. My name's AJ Writes Crypto. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to join my Alpha Telegram group, we have been crushing trades since this group started about 2 weeks ago. You know, so much positive feedback, so many massive trades we have won in that group already. Like I said, we called that jupe long on Friday, went up over 46%. These are the trades that we are calling in that group. If you want to sign up for the Telegram group, send me an email, ajalphagroup@gmail.com. We will get you set up. We will get you winning trades, especially if you're a beginner, very beginner friendly group as well. And we have, you know, a lot of like expert strategies as well. So there's something for everybody. So with all that being said, my name is AJ Writes Crypto. Have a safe rest of your day. Don't get wrecked. That's all I'm going to say. Peace.